Hello and welcome to the video lecture on Chapter 8, Database Application Development. You may think to yourself, wow, this is going to be a cool chapter. We're actually going to develop databases and applications, and sadly that is not the case. This chapter isn't so much about the physical development of applications, although we have some examples of code that we'll look over. Chapter 8 is mostly about how you would set up an application, the different architectures that you use, different scenarios that you're going to come in contact with, along with XML, which is really how in modern and recent times we're starting to use XML to transport data around, especially on the web. So what we're going to talk about in Chapter 8, we're going to define some terms, as usual. We do that in every chapter. We're going to talk about the three components of a client-server system. And again, what we're going to be talking about is not desktop application development, which is what Microsoft Access is very good at. We're going to talk about client-server systems. So the three components of a client-server system is really presentation logic, what gets presented to the end user to help them do their job quickly and easily, processing, which is actual manipulation of data and the enforcement of rules, and storage, what the database management system is good at, actually keeping our data safe and backed up and things of that nature. We're going to talk about the difference between a two-tier and a three-tier architecture. We're going to describe how to connect the databases in a two-tier system using VB.NET and Java. We're just going to look at the examples. We're not going to get actually into that. We're going to describe key components and the flow of information when you're developing a web application. We're going to describe how to connect databases in a three-tier application. Again, just describing it. I'm not going to expect you to actually write code or anything like that. And then the end of the chapter, we talk about the purposes of XML. We're going to talk about how XQuery works, and we're going to talk about web services and service-oriented architectures. So that is what we are going to do in Chapter 8. So that is the end of the introductory video lecture on Chapter 8.